Two Bird on a Wire by Freecraft on Loose on AO3. Read by Lily6645. This fic includes My Hero Academia levels of violence. That is your warning. Chapter 10. Beast Among Men. Summary. The first day of school has come, and the domain is being set. The first day of school has come. Izuku, Keigo, and Hitoshi now walking into their class. Izuku still can't believe Aizawa will be their homeroom teacher and main heroic teacher. This year will be one hell of a school year. Are you sure I passed? Hitoshi asked for God knows how many times. Hito, for the last time. We in fact passed and have been placed in class 1A, Keigo said as they walked into the classroom. Come on, Hito. We've been watching your letter 186 times. Can't you believe it yet? Izuku asked with a light shake of his head. But it's so surreal, Hitoshi said. So did being rescued from that place. Yet it is real, Keigo said. Zukun! Keikun! Izuku and Keigo were frozen at the nickname. They thought would never be used again. They both turned around to see Kachan, their childhood friend. Kachan! They both choke out. Kachan then comes running to them and hugs them. Izuku and Keigo hug him back. You fucking bastards! I thought I would never meet you ever again. I know it was you two. Fuck you! Kachan said with a shaky voice. Fuck you too, Kachan, Keigo replied. Kachan immediately let them go and took a step back. Who taught you that? Kachan asked with wide eyes. Long story short, we've been living on the streets for years. We learned our language, Izuku said, and Kachan blinked. Old hag is so going to fly to America and murder Inko, Kachan grumbled. Keigo and Izuku laughed happily to meet their old friend. Right! Kachan, meet Hito, our other brother, Izuku said, pushing Hitoshi to the front. Hitoshi said with a nod. Katsuki Bakugo. And since you are the nerd's other brother, you can call me Kachan too if you want, Kachan said, holding out his hand. Call me whatever nickname you make up, I have none. Only Hito, Hitoshi said, taking Kachan's hand. Keigo and Izuku stiffen. Everyone to your place! Keigo said before they dashed to their desk. Kachan and Hitoshi followed. The rest of the class blinked for a couple more seconds, still got to their desk, and just in time. Shoto walked into the classroom, and for the first time in forever, all the kids were ready at their desks. Shota had a suspect of who was the cause, but sure, at least one of them were willing to listen to the other. Great, you're all ready. I'm Shota Aizawa, your homeroom teacher. Shota speaks as he makes his way to the podium. Shota reaches down to take out a box from underneath the podium. Now, get your PE uniforms and go to the field. You have 15 minutes. Shota said, making no indication he would move from his spot. He just watches as Izuku stands up and walks up to him. No, not to him, but to the podium, and takes the box. Katsuki Bakugo, Tenya Ida, Minoru Mineta, Momo Yaoyorozu, Uraraka Ochako, Setsuya Tokage, me, Keigo Hitoshi, Mezuru Shoji, Ejiro Kirishima, Mina Ashido, Toru Hakureker, Denki Kaminari, Keiko Jiro, Kirigio Koda, Hinta Sero, Suyu Asio, Fumikage Tokuyami, Todoroki Shoto. Izuku called out as he read the name tags on the uniforms. Shota blinked as Izuku placed the box back on the podium. Did you just take attendance for me? Shota blinked at him. Need to know my classmates' names, Izuku answered him with a short shrug before walking out, following the rest of the class. Shota just sighed and walked out of the classroom and into the field. 11 minutes and 55 seconds later, all the kids have arrived at the field, being led by the twins, who drag a little boy, Minoru Mineta, by his collar. Izuku and Keigo both have their arms folded over their chests, heads down and eyes closed. They are both livid. Shota can tell. What is the cause? Shota has no idea. The little boy then being thrown to Shota's feet, and he begins to cry and beg for Shota to save him. Explain. Shota moved his gaze from the messy clothed boy at his feet back to the twins. The scumbag is trying to peek on the girls, Keiko answered him with barely concealed rage. Shota knows the three of them have some similarities. One of them is they all absolutely despise rapists, human traffickers, and anyone down the line. Izuku then gave his phone to Shota, using one of his feathers as if he refused to get any closer to the scumbag at Shota's feet. Shota takes it and plays the video that is already on display. Mineta was peeling the corner of one of the posters on the wall with a creepy face. Thanks to our upperclassmen for leaving this golden weather. Now I can enjoy those beautiful babes. A green feather closed the hole while a red feather pulled Minetta back. Minetta now cowers under the shadow of two figures looming over him. What are you? Ah! Shota stops the video as he can already guess what happened afterwards. Shota sighs. I was grateful for the 3 years I get class void of the likes of you. But seems like my luck has run out, Shota said as he covered his eyes for a second before moving his hand away. Minetta, you are expelled, Shota said firmly. What? You can't just expel me? Do you even know who my father is? He won't let you get away with this, Minetta said. His crocodile tears have long since dried. You are not the first to do that yet. It doesn't stop me, Shota said as he looked down, looming over the scumbag. Problem twins, will you? Shota asked as he looked back up, standing slightly taller, his absolute authority in full display. With pleasure, the twins said at the same time. Two feathers then snatch Minetta and drag him away with the speed only people with speed quirks can withstand. Shota is sure Minetta will throw up by the time he reaches Nezu's office, but he couldn't care less. Shota takes a deep breath before he addresses the rest of the students. When Shota finally takes their presence, he can see shock and fear clear in their eyes. Now listen, I can and will expel anyone who I deem unfit for heroics. But if you need help with anything, you can come to me or any other faculty member. I only ask one thing from you all. That is to try your hardest to keep pushing your limits. Am I clear? Shota said, scanning the rest of the students. Crystal clear, sir! All of the students said in unison as they stand up straighter. That is the end of Chapter 10 of Two Bird on a Wire by Freecraft on Loose. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please go support the original author. Link in the description below. Hope you have a great day.